Okay, in this video, we are estimating equations of line of best fit and using them to make predictions. So we have here Jacob distributed a survey to his fellow students asking them how many hours they'd spent playing sports in the past day. He also asked them to rate their mood from a scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being the happiest. A line of best fit to the data to model the relationship. A line was fit to the data to model the relationship. So here is the hours playing sports, okay, to the mood rating. So as the hours increased, the mood was happier, it looks like, okay? So which of these linear equations best describes the model, the given model? So linear equations, we have to remember first our equation for linear equations, which is y equals mx plus b, with m being our slope and b is our y-intercept. It's a little bit of algebra here. So y-intercept, where does this graph, let's start picking apart our y equals mx plus b here before we even look at the choices. Our graph, our y-intercept, remember, is our starting point. It's the beginning. So at 0 hours, people were stating that their mood rating was about a 5. So our b would be positive 5, x. And we notice here that we have a positive graph and it's going up about, let's see, 1.5. Okay, so it's going up about 1.5 here, but we know that it's a positive graph, so y equals 1.5x plus 5. So looking down at our choices, okay, so we have to choose one of our answers here. Y is equal to 5x plus 1.5, y is equal to 1.5x plus 5, which is what we got, and y equals negative 1.5x plus 5. So we knew that our choice of A was out because of the fact that the y-intercept is incorrect. So it had to be between B and C. Since our graph is a positive, it gives us a positive slope because it's going from bottom left to upper right. We knew it was a positive slope, not a negative slope. So B has to be our answer for our choice. But then we have to make a little prediction here. So based on this equation, estimate the mood rating for a student that spent 2.5 hours playing sports. So what we're going to do right now is 2.5 hours, which is our x value. We're going to plug in y equals 1.5 times 2.5 plus 5. And we're going to solve this. So our 1.5 times 2.5 is going to be 3.75 plus 5. And we get 8.75 would be our approximation. We're going to round our answer to the nearest hundredth. It's already in the hundredths place value. So we're going to type in 8.75 as our answer, give ourselves a check, and we did great work. So remember, look at your y-intercept, look at your choices. Notice that your y-intercept, and then make sure that you have a graph, positive or negative. It's going to give you those choices, and look to see if you can calculate the slope. Remember, slope is m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 if you wanted to actually calculate slope and get a correct answer instead of an approximation. Okay, and that's how we estimate equations of line of best fit and then make our prediction using our equation that we found.